Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in here on Raw Statue Reviews. Today it's for this amazing piece in my view. Totally underrated statue for whatever reason in my view. This of course is the 1/4 scale Superman from the New 52 Justice League line from Prime Studio in collaboration with Sideshow Collectibles. The first, or I think the second, I'm not sure. Anyway, probably the first, maybe the second after Green Lantern from the Justice League line here from Prime 1. And this is such a dynamic, such a cool, such a great Superman piece. Of course you need to like the outfit here that he's got in the New 52 comics. Pretty metallic looking here in statue form. I think the outfit is great. I think the portrait is great. I definitely think you need the exclusive version because I'll tell you a secret. I think every Superman statue without a heat version portrait is just not a complete Superman statue. So if you have Superman, you need a heat version portrait. So I will be getting the 1/2 scale Superman Henry Cavill from Prime 1, the black version. Missed out on the regular one, which I eventually will get as well from the secondary market. So I will get it, but my biggest complaint about it is that that statue, for example, doesn't have any switch out fist hands and a heat version portrait. It would be so cool. Big miss from Prime 1 on that one. Anyway, it's probably just my opinion, but I think Superman needs a heat vision portrait. This one has. I have the exclusive version here, so I will show you the other portrait later in the review. But if you are looking for a dynamic, flying or floating Superman statue in kind of an action pose, then this is definitely something for you. It has some little nitpick areas maybe. Basically it's just one, which I will show you later. Otherwise it's really good. So let's start off with the base here as always in the review. Base is the standard New 52 kind of base. Circular bottom here with, why is this so heavy? It's already difficult here to move it on the Lazy Susan. So you've got these Superman logos here on the base. And you've got some kind of Kryptonian maybe ornaments down there. Okay. Whoop, sorry for that. So this is a separate piece here actually. It falls out easily. So let's try to move that. So the circular bottom here is similar all over it. Got 5 or 6 of these Superman symbols, and then you've got the kind of crushed city building structure base here. Lots of concrete, lots of gray color to it. It's not the best concrete sculpt and structure in my view. Looks a bit, looks a bit plasticky. So some areas are good, for example these sidewalls here with the different stone rocky parts on them. Looks better on video than in real life really. So they've got these two separate pieces here that you have to put in there. We found the key somewhere. Not that easy. Yep. So you've got these parts, and you've got this one big structure here, which is a separate piece. That's one whole piece here that holds Superman in place. Very heavy, and that goes in there with a large big pack on the base. Looking good. No complaints about that. You can see here that this is not done so super well. That's all. difficult to make, that's clear, and let it look good. It looks a little bit like a big blob there of material. This part is nice again. This part's pretty good here on the end of the structure. These parts aren't that good in my view, these middle parts. I like these rebars here. They are cut off, and you can see that they are still burning from heat vision, probably from Superman or Captain Zod or whatever. Darkseid. So you've got some pipes there in the base. You've got some metallic structures here from the building. So lots going on here on the base. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So most parts are good. Some aren't that good. For example, here in the middle part is also not super well done. But anyway, so from more far apart it looks good, and of course it serves its purpose here to make this kind of structure that holds Superman in place and gives him this perfect floating look here, which is just amazing. So it's really very well covering that he is pegged in there, and actually touches, of course, this structure. So that's very well hidden. If you look at him like that, you really have the feeling that he's floating there over the ground, which is, of course, big super achievement here, engineering wise, from Prime 1 in my opinion. Very cool design. The figure itself is awesome. So as I said, he's got this very metallic design. Love the boots, very detailed. Like the design here with the black lines in the boots, looking really good, and the pose here of the legs. So he seems to be landing on the ground in my view. So he tries to touch the ground maybe with one foot, and then the other one touches the ground later. So it's more like a landing pose than a moving up pose in my view. But could be both. Love the blue colors here on the pants, and of course you've got all these nice lines here as well on the pant, as you have on the boot. Nice blacks in there. Muscles are there, but not too crazy, so he's muscular, this guy, no doubt. Very well defined abs. Belt looks cool, also this metallic red color, same as with the boots. And then I love the Superman S, really cool design here with the new 52 version of this character. The yellow is almost a gold color, dark yellow definitely. The style of the S, it's a bit different to the classic one, of course, and looks awesome in my view. And then his arms, very muscular, yeah, pretty juiced up, this guy. And everywhere you have these lines in the costume, which looks good. I mean, the classic Superman, of course, with the panties here, the red ones, looks super good because that's how we know him and got to love him. But if you are honest with yourself, I mean, this outfit, of course, looks much more badass and much more fitting here for Superman and a superhero than these kind of hilarious pajama outfit of the regular version. So super futuristic suit here, very cool. Details here on the ribs, muscles, very good. The hands are made of this translucent resin, which is really nice material for sculpting the body parts. So you can see all these wrinkles here in the fingers. Really, really good. So that's the only nitpick that I have. Look at the color here of the hands. This is really this translucent resin that Prime 1 is using. Pretty light, a little bit yellowish even. Very good in my view. And then if you go up to the face, he's got another body color here, skin color, than with the hands. So the hands are more like reddish, yellowish, something like that. The face is more pale. Yeah, so if you don't know it, I have read about it in the groups. I probably wouldn't have even noticed, but if you know it, it's really noticeable. So it's a completely different skin color there on the portrait and on the hands. The hands are also a little bit too large in my view. So if you would compare them with the head, you would cover his whole face with the hand. If you do it yourself, you can see that you wouldn't be able to cover your whole face normally with your hands. At least not me. Maybe my hands are small. Anyway, the head sculpt is amazingly good, amazingly well done in my view. Really cool looking face, very determined. Also like the hairstyle. It's also different from the classic one. Still, he's got his kind of an S-shaped hair strain here, falling down into the forehead, into the eyes. Cool side views as well. Very nicely sculpted hair, as I said. Glimpse of blue in it and black. Very cool. And then the cape is super cool. So they didn't forget the S sign on the cape like they did with a couple of the other Superman statues. For example, the Sideshow original PF doesn't have an S on the back of the cape. That's a big miss. Also, this cape is pretty lightweight, but it's a really good material. Very sturdy, very nice looking, super nice texture. I just don't understand why they didn't use this material for all of their sculpted statues. So the Batman Hush, for example, with this material would have been perfect. It's lightweight, it's just super good looking, and they wouldn't have any leaning problems with this. No idea whether this is more expensive or whatever, because this statue was released way before the Hush Batman statue, for example. So they could have used the same material there, but for whatever reason they chose to use a polystone cape, and well, they've got their problems with that. And we too, of course, that purchased that statue. Anyway, so I think that this piece overall is a great Superman statue. I don't know why it doesn't get the love that it deserves. I really like it very, very much. And I can just recommend it to you if you are looking for a great Superman piece, floating Superman, then this is definitely something for you. So, and now let's check out the Heat Vision portrait, which is my favorite, although I like the regular portrait a lot as well. So he is angry looking, and he has these glowing eyes, which are very, very well painted. I think it looks just badass with that portrait. Super dope. Really nice piece here. Let's check this out, how well this is painted, so that you really have this glowing effect just through the paint. Amazingly well sculpted. Love the eyebrows of this guy. Really looking good. Get you a 360 here of that portrait as well. So focusing in there. Here we go. So guys, believe me, this is really a dope piece. So if you're looking for a good Superman statue, then you can't do anything wrong. He's available on the secondary market most of the time for a really good price. So maybe people realize how good he really is. In the future, he will raise in value even. It's more unlikely than likely, but anyway, I have no intentions to sell this guy. I'm all in with the New 52 GL line. It took me a while. Just wanted to get Superman, Wonder Woman and Batman first. Then I've got Green Lantern for a good deal in between, and now I was able to grab the Cyborg and the Flash as well. Somehow missed out on Batman. Just kicking myself for that every day, because I cancelled it. I had him on PO when I saw first crappy pictures of him on the internet, and also because of the crazy price tag for shipping to Germany from Sideshow. Was $300 for a $799 statue. Thought that would be a little bit too much. Had also a lot of POs back then. Anyway, I will get him eventually, most definitely at some point, and then I have the leak complete. Unfortunately, as you all know, they didn't make an Aquaman, but what has not been done may be done in the future. I still have hopes. If Prime 1 and Sideshow maybe continue with the collaboration, which I would definitely recommend both of the companies. So now they're selling pieces again through Sideshow, so maybe they're getting more friendly again. The pieces that they have brought out together, especially also the Marvel pieces, just one of the most phenomenal statues on the market in my view. So if these two would team up again, that would be a win-win for everyone, for Sideshow, for Prime 1, and also for us collectors, I guess. Well guys, so I hope you liked what you've seen. If you did, then please give me a like down below and let me know what you think about the statue and about the review. Love to communicate with you here over YouTube, or you can also visit my Facebook group, the Statue Circus, and I'm also frequently around at the Batman Statue Collector group, the Prime 1 Collectors group, the XM groups, so you can find me everywhere there. And I would love to chat with you and get friends with you. Talk about this crazy, nice hobby that we all have and share. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you do not miss out on any new videos being uploaded soon here on the channel again. Thanks for watching guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.